Why can an ordinary afternoon in Italy, in the piazza here, feel more exciting, not just than a weekend, but a month in the United States? That may sound dramatic, but for me it's real. In the United States, life has become so simple, so organized, so expensive, so scheduled, so repetitive that even pleasure starts feeling like another task. You plan it, you have to drive to it, you have to pay way too much, you have to schedule around it, you hope no one cancels. And it just feels empty for me since I've moved back. Many people are doing their best. I understand that. Bills are real, responsibilities and pressures are real, but there are stretches of life where the days can begin to feel so flat that Netflix becomes your most exciting thing. You wake up, you manage the house, you run your errands, maybe you don't even go out, you answer messages, you have appointments. I get to do yard work. And maybe you try to stay healthy, squeeze in a little social path if everyone's up to it in the schedule. And then before you know it, a month passes, month after month. This is not because people structure their life, it's because everything becomes way too emotionally thin there. It's just the way it is. What if excitement is not found in big events, but in daily unpredictability? That is one of the things that Italy gave back to me. I can walk into a cafe and not know who I'm going to run into. Someone calls me over, they introduces me to a friend or a cousin or someone else visiting. And before you know it, the whole afternoon passes and you've had this fabulous conversation. That could happen. You could pass 6 months before something like that happens in the United States. Someone wants to know, what about your daughters? What about an aperitivo later? What about this? What about that? Nothing dramatic happens, but life is happening. That is the difference that I find here in Italy. Many people think excitement has to do with travel, luxury, entertainment, major events, but sometimes excitement is simply being woven into the daily life, being part of a place, being expected somewhere, having spontaneous moments that were not on the calendar. That kind of life feeds a person in ways that people underestimate. What if boredom is not a personal failure, but is a warning sign? Sometimes women think they are ungrateful because they feel bored. They think, I have a house, I have a family, I have enough. Why do I feel so restless? Because the soul also needs stimulation, not chaos, not drama, but stimulation, beauty, conversation, variety, movement, human contact, curiosity, small pleasures, a reason to get dressed and go out, something unexpected in the middle of the day. I personally understand it, and that's what I love about my village in Italy. Back in Colorado, one of my greatest joys is gardening when it's the right season. I'm outside, I'm by myself, I'm touching the dirt, I'm planting things, and I feel like I at least have an interactive relationship. But the truth is, I need more texture, more contact, more vitality around me. And I just don't have that same type of connection in the States. Then I come here, and an ordinary day can hold more life than a planned month or 3 months in the United States. A cappuccino, familiar faces, someone laughing across the square, a woman showing up with me with vegetables that she bought, a church bell ringing, even the garbage truck coming by and blowing its horn, being invited to join another person's table. Italy changed me because it reminded me that life is supposed to feel alive, not managed.